Hey friends, so I wanted to come today to do a quick unboxing of my new Cultivate What Matters planner. I got this in the mail yesterday. I had ordered it before the new year. I had contemplated getting something like this for a while and I wasn't sure, and then I got some birthday money and so I wanted to go ahead and get it. And I also, the other reason why I wanted to go ahead and get it was because I was reading the book Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis, which I'm sure a lot of people have read, and she talks about her own goals and her own intentions for her life and how she kind of sets a lot of goals for herself and the way that she goes about seeing her goals through. And it really got me thinking about my own life and how I really don't do that. I couldn't tell you the last time that I made like a New Year's resolution, which I don't think is, is neither here nor there, but I'm just, I don't know the last time that I had a legitimate, like, I want this and this is what I need to do to achieve that kind of moment in my life. So I wanted to order the Cultivate What Matters planner as a way of kind of helping me dream up the things that I want in my life and then be able to flesh through them to be able to make them actually achievable. So I know there's probably a ton of videos about unboxing this planner, but I wanted to make this kind of part of a series of how I'm going to use mine and how that looks for me. So with all that said, let's get into it. So it comes in this cute yellow box. Mine kind of got a little beat up, I guess, by the Postal Service. And then inside, I already took everything out of the plastic. I also went ahead and purchased not just the planner, which is here, but I also went ahead and got these 4 companion guides. She sells these individually and in a bundle, and I went ahead and got the bundle. And so there's one for finance, one for wellness, one for parents, and one for couples. And so I was really intrigued by this idea as something that I could do with my husband, who actually is pretty good at setting goals for himself. He's just not always necessarily the best at follow through, which I think is something that the majority of people struggle with anyways. And so I thought that it would be kind of fun to go through these and kind of set some goals for these various aspects of our lives together, especially since our lives are going to be changing a lot in a really short amount of time. So the first one is the couples guide. They're all super cute, and it's, talks about why setting goals as a couple, about us, so what kind of, who we are, what we love about each other, what is important to us, ways we want to grow. And then she has these cute pages in the middle. Our love languages, breaking down our love languages, helping each other grow. So each person gets a personal goal, and then how you can help the other person achieve that goal, which I think is awesome because I can think of 2 goals right off, or a goal for each of us right off the top of my head that we both have. And I know of ways that, he can support me, and I know of ways that I can support him. So, just communicating, having this here as a way of communication, as a way of starting the conversation for us, I think will be really beneficial. Trace your outline of your hands one on top of the other. Well, okay. That's kind of silly, but whatever, we'll do it. Cultivating adventures. Oh, adventures, that's good because this could be like ideas for date nights and stuff. My wishes for you, write hopes, prayers, or encouraging words for your significant other. Oh, that's really sweet. I really like that. Our goals as a couple. So you have your goals as an individual and then goals as a couple, which I really love. And that's it for this one. So super cute. I also, when I was looking at Powersheet videos, I didn't see any videos of kind of what these books encompassed. So I wanted to do a little bit more of a detailed flip of these specifically, because I couldn't find one. So then there's one for parents, which we have a 4-year-old and we will have a newborn in about less than 2 weeks. So that should be fun. This is things about our family, about the members of your family, our vision for our family, which is something we've never actually like sat down and like, I mean, we talk about it, but it's not anything that we've ever actually like put pen to paper, our words into action. Our family motto. So that's kind of cute. Maybe just a tiny bit cheesy, but that's okay. Ways we want to grow. So that's good. Super cute middle page. Family goals. So you brainstorm your goals here and then you kind of flesh them out. Traditions, which is cute. I really like that. A spring list, a summer list, fall fun list, and a winter fun list, which is cute. So just little ideas of things we want to do during those seasons. And that's it for that one. And then we have the finance one. And so she has like your background. So, you know, what you find challenging about money, how you identify with money, your fears, your financial fears, just dreaming up what would being financially secure mean for you. Cute middle page again. And then she has your goals, spots for your goals, and then just some kind of tips, healthy financial practices, budgeting, debt, savings, investing, giving. And then she has some recommendations for some additional resources. I don't think Laura Casey in and of herself is a financial, you know, she's not a financial expert to the point where that's what she does. So she gives you some resources for people that do that kind of thing. So super cool. And then the last one is the wellness one. So this is about your exercise you enjoy, about you, about eating, your identity, self-care, which is something I'm historically bad at as well. Ways I want to grow. Super cute middle page again. Pre-progress, setting good goals, wellness goals. I never set really wellness or health or exercise goals for myself. I feel like I do a fairly good job of listening to my body and moving when I need to move, resting when I need to rest, and eating what I need to eat. But I would be lying if I said that I couldn't make any improvements in any of those. So I think this will be helpful. The only caveat to any kind of wellness or health or exercise or dieting ideas is that I'm fixing to have a baby, and I want to breastfeed, and so I've been through that in the past, and so I know what that season looked like for me when I went through it with my daughter. So there are some changes that I want to make, but as far as like, you know, losing 20 pounds and there's not going to be a lot of drastic changes that are going to be happening, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But there's always room for improvement and self-care. You can always move your body in better ways or more, and you can always eat better. There's always some way that you can eat better. So I think that those will be the kinds of goals that I put into this planner. So those were the 4 companion books. Like I said, she had them as a set. I want to say they were on sale for like $30-ish for the set of 4. Okay, and then this is the planner. So I'm going to take it out of the box. And she has these cute messages inside the box. I'm going to set this aside. So this was also a set. I think it was $70-ish. There was also a coupon. So I want to say it was something along those lines. So I did this goal setting sticker book was included in there, and you have all your color coding stickers, your color coding page flags, and they feel like they're on good quality vinyl stickers. Then you have color coding dots, more dots, color coding hearts, And there's not really a purple. So this doesn't really encompass my family's color coding scheme. My husband is usually orange, which I guess I could use that color. My daughter is pink, which I guess I could use that color. I'm purple, which I guess could be that color. Our baby is a different shade of purple, but she could be this one. And then anything that involves our family is green. And anything that involves work, for me, is blue. So that leaves some extra colors as well. Some cute word stickers and flags. These you can put Powersheet prep. You can put those in for your quarterly prep work that you need to do. Some cute other little flags. Oh, these are really cute. Movie night, family time. Check marks and stars to help you keep track. Priorities. Oh, and then she has all these extra top priorities and these make it happen stickers. Progress. Oh, these little flowers are super cute. I love those. Some vacation or like travel stickers, I mean. Home. A little family. These little babies are super cute. Some praise hands, read, coffee, money, some more words, wellness, so some weights, grocery carts, water, this is her little Cultivate symbol, and then celebration stickers, super cute, I like the bows, and then some seasonal stickers, which are super cute as well. I love those because they're small. They're pretty small, so they'll fit well on my calendar. And then, oh, I love these with her font. I love that. You are strong, brave, capable, creative, and ready. Oh, those are really cute. These might be my favorite because I love her font and I love how they're in gold foil. So those are really cute. So this is the extra sticker book, like I said. So that is what's in there. This is the little pouch. I can't think of what you call this off the top of my head, but this is the pouch that it would go around the planner. It has little elastic on the back. And you could put your pens and whatnot in there. So you had one little pouch. And the zipper on this is actually really good. And the inside is like a wipeable kind of vinyl material. So that is super cute, and it says make it happen on the front in gold, so I like that. Take that off. And then this is the actual Powersheets. So it comes, the cover is like a vinyl, bendable vinyl kind of cover. It's not hard, it's not that hard, like laminated Erin Condren kind of cover or Happy Planner kind of cover. This is definitely more like a plum paper planner cover if you're familiar with any of those. That's just a piece of cardboard, and then she has these journaling cards. So 2019, let's do this in pretty foil. Love that. And then you know all those things you've always wanted to do, you should do them. So that's kind of her catchphrase. This is a postcard, so you could send that to somebody or tape it in your planner, which is what I would do. And then a card for your word of the year, which is super cute. Last year I did not do this. I've never done this in the past, but this year I've put a lot of thought into it, and I have come up with 2 words that I'm gonna use this year, mainly because this year is going to be a very big year for me as far as change goes. And so I want to not only grow, which is one of my words, so grow in the sense of growing a newborn baby, a human. I also want to grow in my personal career. So I'm this year I will be transitioning from an RN role into a nurse practitioner role. And so that takes a lot of growth. It's a lot of mental growth. And it'll be a very different thing for me. So I'm really looking forward to that. But with growth, I also need to remember to give myself grace. So that's my second word of the year. So I have a really, it's very common for me to get very down on myself whenever I don't immediately know how to do something, and I don't immediately excel at something. So I need to remind myself that I need grace, and that I haven't always done. It's been a long time since I've had a newborn. And I've never done this kind of role. I've never done this kind of work that I'm going to be transitioning into. And so I need to remind myself that grace, that, you know, you will learn, you will get there, you will survive, everything will be okay. But in the meantime, just don't get too down on yourself. So those are my words of the year. So inside you have your 2019, sorry, let's do this. Then you have, what do you want to cultivate? So she breaks it down into 3 sections: Powersheet prep, the first 34 pages, then your intentional action plan, and then your monthly tending pages. So she says for you to get to know your Powersheet, so flip through the sheets, write your name on page 5, so that's her step 2, and then join the Powersheet community. And then chat online with them. They're on Instagram, Facebook, and they have their own website. And then get excited. So this is a beautiful gold foiled page that you put your name and the day you started. It's time to flourish. This is really beautiful. Like the gold foiling on here, it's just really beautiful. And then you have some more stickers. I love that. So just 1 page of stickers inside the planner. So then you have a page for 2019 ideas. This is just basically where you mind map, like where you just throw ideas out, put them in boxes, scribble, scrabble, whatever you want to happen in 2019. You just throw it down on this page. So then about yourself, which is cool. I like that. Your identity. What have you decided that you cannot do? Imagine the possibilities if you were to crush your identity box. So that's cool. Who I really am. That will be easy for me to fill out. Cultivated life evaluation. So she breaks down your various aspects of your life into these 8 boxes. So health, friends, spouse, significant other, family, finances, spiritual, personal growth, work, and recreation. And she wants you to rate yourself. Give each area a rating of 1 to 10. And then write some positive thoughts about each area of your life, each one of these aspects of your life. So that's cool. Then what are 3 areas of your life you want to do which 3 areas of your life do you most want to cultivate moving forward? So she kind of goes back to that list here, and I guess you could see whichever ones you scored the lowest on would probably be the ones that you should focus on for 2019. So letting go. Meet your fears. So what are you afraid of? So I'm definitely afraid of failure in my work and personal life. So that will definitely play a big part on this page for me. Good things that worked last year, some challenges, what didn't work last year. So that's cool. So you're kind of reflecting, which is also something I've never really done, is reflect on the past year.
What do I have to do with this?
Probably just put it in your room. Don't drop it.
Why don't I have to do anything with it?
Well, what would you want to do with it?
I want to see what's inside of it.
There's nothing inside of it. It's just a piece of plastic.
So it's a chocolate?
No, it's a poopy. It's like a plastic poopy.
It is a plastic.
Yeah, there's nothing inside of it, baby. And it's not chocolate. You can't eat it. Don't eat it. Is that what you want to do? Don't eat it. It's not edible. So lessons I learned in the wait. So what remains confusing, unanswered, or unsolved, which is cool. People I'm grateful for. So you just make a list of everyone you're grateful for. things I'm saying no to, things I'm saying yes to. Dreams become decisions when you cultivate them. Super pretty. Like, I feel like these could be like prints, like in frames, and you could put them in your office. I think that's so beautiful. What fires you up? What are the things that fuel you to make what matters happen? Cute. The big picture, where do you want to be when you're 60, and what will be, or 80, I'm sorry. What will and won't be important to you then? So some way future kind of hypothesizing. If you could envision your most purposeful year yet, what would it look like? And then she wants you to choose a word. So a word of the year. And oh, this is cool because she gives you space to like brainstorm some words that you might possibly pick or you might possibly choose. And then look up the definition of the word, synonyms and antonyms, and then pick your word. So what matters most to you? And then about making this your most purposeful year. So this is just like a letter, basically a letter to yourself, kind of going through all of the things that you've filled out here. My word for the year is because of this. I will live by saying yes to this, no to this. My definition of success. When I'm 80, I want to, so that's pretty cute. And then she puts it's okay to grow slow, which I love that. So that is the first part of the Powersheet prep. So that is like the step 1 of this planner. So then once you have that, you go to the next section, which is this goals tab, which is super beautiful, gold foil, nice sturdy cardstock divider. So it's super cute. She says, look for the threads. Here's where the magic starts to happen. So the themes that keep popping up as you write, the things on your yes/no list that you can't stop thinking about, these are what we call threads. These little threads are illuminating your path forward. Notice them, mark them, and take a shovel and dig into them. So that's super cute. That's cool. I like that. I like that. So write down the threads, turn your threads into goal ideas. So then you simplify, so you start some big picture goals and clumping together ideas that go together. For everything there is a season, which is so true, and so true in this next coming year in 2019 for me, because I've found myself saying several times already to my husband that I know that, you know, this is just a season, because I know what my life looked like before I had one child. I know what it looked like in the midst of newborn and all of that stuff, and then I know what it looks like now that my daughter's 4 and she's, you know, bigger and all of that stuff. So I know that those hard times, they're just a season. It's just a phase. It will pass, and then you will miss it. So, yeah. So then this is action plan worksheet tips. So you have, so she kind of breaks down the next page, which is the action plan. So this has nothing, and you have for multiple goals, an action plan for multiple goals. 4, 5, 8, 10, so 10 goals. And you have your big picture goal. Why is that important to you? What would be the positive effect of making this, of having this goal? How will I feel at the end of the year? How will I celebrate progress? How, so this is the how of the goal. So the why and the how, and then breaking it down into small, specific, realistic, and physical steps. And then you break down your goals here. You write them out here. You rewrite them, rather, here. And then you have a yearly overview. So you take your goals from here and you determine what you're going to work on for each month. So you don't have to have 12 goals, or 10 goals rather. and you don't have to work on every single an aspect of every single goal every single month. So yeah. And then you start the actual like planner portion, and so she has tabs for each month, so January, February, March, which makes up the first quarter, and then she has a tab for spring, which I'll show. So January, she has let it go, what's stressing you out, what are fears that you have, and what are you hopeful for in January. What's on your calendar, what's some important to-dos, what are you excited about. So this is not like a calendar like with squares and boxes and place where you go and write out your actual like agenda, like your actual to-dos. This is a place where you kind of do an overview of your month, like what is on your monthly calendar, and then where can you fit these things into them? Where can you fit this work into them? So then you have your tending list, which is perforated, so you can take this out and stick it on your refrigerator or whatever. And you have what is your top priority, what are your monthly action items that you pulled from your goal list back there, and then what are your weekly action items, and then some daily habits. And she has some tending tips here. And then once you pull this out, you could always just tape it back in to, I'll probably tape it here on the back of this divider just so I have it. Then you have your month in review at the end. So just kind of at the end of January, you just go back through and fill this out. And then you have the same exact thing for February, same thing for March. And then she has spring, a spring tab. So for spring, she has a clear the clutter checklist, internet clutter, physical clutter, heart clutter, decisions clutter. So that's cute. I like that. And then it looks like she focuses a little bit more on social media in the spring, which is a pretty neat idea. And then you have a refresh for your 8 different aspects of your life and how you rate them now. So that's pretty cool because you did it before you started, and then now that you're 3 months in, kind of where do you rank on those aspects now that you've done some work. So I like that. Flip back to your original goals and choose your path, rewrite goals with fresh words, or move on to new goals. So rewriting your goals. And then you have April, May, June, which all look the exact same as the previous ones. And then you have the summer, and everything is color coded. So the springs are all these pretty greenish, various shades of green. The winter, or this first quarter rather, is all these beautiful shades of blues. And then the summer is these pretty shades of pinks and oranges. So the summer, having a fruitful summer, same thing with the refresh, and then same thing with the goals, and then you go back to your monthly sections, and then she has fall, which has cultivating contentment, same refresh, and same goal rewrite. And then you go through December. Let's see if December has anything else. So you have your month in review, and then you have a celebrate 2019, and she has a place for a highlight from each of the months, which is cute. I like that. Another piece of cardboard, and then that's it. Super cute. I'm actually really excited about this. I think it will be a very good exercise for me to begin to see kind of what's important to me, why is it important to me, and how can I make the things that are important to me be consistent themes throughout my year. So it's about not letting go of what's important to you, because you know why it's important to you. You've decided this is what's important and this is why it's important, and so I need to be consistent with this. So I'm pretty excited about this. I plan on hopefully kind of filming as I go through and do the prep work and stuff, and every month hopefully film like a you know, film me filling it out and kind of seeing how on track I am with my goals and such. So if that seems interesting to you, be sure to subscribe and like this video, and otherwise stay tuned for more videos from me. Thanks.